Hey y'all. Welcome. Waiting for Candace. She's coming. Welcome to the reality recap, y'all.
Hi.
Got the bun. Looking good.
Thank you. Hey guys. Now let me turn this down. Did you watch New York, the Love and Hip Hop Lala?
I glanced at it while I was doing laundry.
Yeah, I'm turning it down now. What's up, everybody?
Y'all better be on Wi-Fi with y'all. I got the Note 8. Don't even try and play me, okay? But what up, y'all?
What up?
Did y'all happen to watch the Love and Hip Hops that just went off? The New York one was first in Miami. I glimpsed at the New York one. First of all, why is that season still on? It's been on for like months. It's been on forever.
The two overlap like that. Like the newest season and the older season overlap like this.
It's too much Love and Hip Hop, and then both of the seasons are whack, so it's too much whackness going on at the same time. I'm like, what's going on? At least have a good season with a bad season. Like, bring on Atlanta or something. Like,
somebody just told me that they're just right now taping the reunion for New York. So I guess they do that.
It's about damn time.
I know.
I'm like, why is it just still on? Yeah. New York been on for years. It's time to exit stage left. Like,
so crazy.
I think Safari needs his own show because he's funny as hell.
People always go in on Safari about being corny, but I think that's like his thing, right? Like he's just like kind of corny.
I don't think Safari is corny, but why? Why is he corny? Because Safari is a good dude. Y'all want a thug?
I mean, like I shouldn't say corny, quirky. Like he's got like that like loving personality. I don't think maybe corny's not the right word because I do like Safari. I like him a lot.
Yeah,
he's just like fun loving. Like he ain't all like rah trying to be tough guy. He is who he is. I like that about him.
Y'all think Safari's like corny or? I don't know. He's like a lover. You know, you could tell he loves relationships. Exactly. Why is New York still on? And then there was some fight between Brittany Taylor and some other chick, Kiana or something.
I'm over the blue hair. I'm over the bad lace fronts. I'm over like the bad representation of like a female rapper or artist trying to start their career. Like I'm over that.
Y'all, oh my God, you mentioned the bad hair. I found Bianca's wig, y'all. Did you see my post?
Wait, I gotta.
If I could get to it. Wait, if I could get to it.
Too much.
Where's this post at? Y'all, look at this. This is the helmet that these Love and Hip Hop chicks just throw on their head.
That's insane.
I found Bianca's hair, y'all.
That is crazy.
Yo, I swear, it's a ponytail, but look how stiff it looks.
It's super stiff.
That looks crazy. I'm like, ew. I'm sure it probably looks better when it's on your head, but that looks like a helmet.
I wouldn't be wearing that.
But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, did you watch the Miami one that just went off? Love and Hip Hop Miami?
I did catch up on Miami. I watched the one that just went off. The gentlemen that are all in like the homosexual, the gay triangle, they kill me. I'm just like,
that was too much crying.
It was.
I was like,
yes,
gay or not. I was just like, this is a man. I'm like, you crying like it's too much.
You know, I get where I get their names all confused. The Malik, I get where Malik was coming from because he was genuinely coming out of the closet. So I guess that would be very emotional. But I need Bobby Lights to not be getting down on his knees and I need you and all. That is just so, it's so over the top.
And he's so extra even while he's trying to apologize.
Yes.
He like raises his voice more. I was like, whoa, calm down. Aren't you trying to apologize? Like,
yes.
Bring it down a couple notches. Hey, caramel kisses. And then when Malik was coming out and he was coming out to Prince, why did I think Prince was about to come out next? I was like, all right, Prince, your turn. I was like, Prince, your turn. And then Prince didn't say anything. I was like, all right, he not ready.
I was like, oh, okay.
Man.
Carmel Kiss is so funny. Talking about Bobby was fake crying. He definitely was.
Oh, you know what the highlight of Love and Hip Hop Miami was tonight? Little Scrappy for me. Girl. He actually made the show better. It's like they needed to bring someone from the other franchise. Little Scrappy, he's another guy that can have... I feel like the guys, like him, Stevie J, Young Jock, and Safari, like they could have their own show and it would be way better than Love and Hip Hop. Yeah. Like, they need to bring Stevie shows back because the boys were on there and they were funny. Yeah. But, like, Little Scrappy coming back, I was like, if Bucky takes him back, she's an idiot. Because he's talking about I'm not with the BAM, but aren't they married now or something? So they're this together. Must have been filmed. Okay, because this is weird to watch. I'm like, oh, that's right, because it's not, like, happening now. Because he's talking about how he's not with the BAM, and he left Atlanta to move to Miami. Yeah, Shay. I call her Bucky still from Flavor of Love. I'm like stuck. But he's trying to get Bucky back after he played her on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta when he proposed to his baby mama Erica. Y'all remember that? Because they showed that clip. Yep. And she's sitting there. I wouldn't even be sitting there listening to his mess. I would be like, no, leave me alone.
I feel like she is truly searching for love. Like, she meant that when she was, like, looking for love, when she was on that Flavor of Love, she was looking, like, she's still searching for that love.
Oh, my God, girl. You've been searching for, like, 20,000 years. Like, like, I don't even know. Sign up for Christian Mingle. What the hell? It's a mess. Oh, and did you see Trick Daddy's wife, after all these years of separation, finally wants a divorce, supposedly?
Yes.
She ain't gonna get one.
I feel like I love Trina. I have always loved Trina. I feel like that's like the main part of Trina's storyline is like getting Trick and Joy back together. But now that like that's like at completion, so now I'm kind of like, all right, what is Trina bringing to the storyline after this? So Bobby Lights is her cousin. Joy was her cousin. Trick and her obviously are very good friends. So I kind of want to see more because I like Trina and she has a legitimate career. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. She said that her and Trick Daddy are doing a collaboration album. I'm like, did that come out already? Because I know this was filmed in advance. So I don't know. They announced it on the show, some collab album, TNT or something. Yeah. But I don't know if that came out yet. I have to check. Trick's so mean, but I love it. Trick Daddy's an asshole. Talking about I saw the preview for the next episode. Like I'm single. Like, don't nobody want you?
Can we talk about that?
You better stick with her.
I want to hear y'all thoughts. I am very opposed to like divorce parties or like that's basically what he's having. Like, I did, I'm done. Like, I don't like when people do that. How y'all feel about that? How you feel about Lala?
What, divorce parties?
Yeah.
Unless it was like a really bad relationship, like maybe the guy was abusive or he kept cheating, something where you feel totally free to get out of. I mean, if you end it on the right way, I feel like you shouldn't have it. Yeah. But if you really feel free, then maybe that's something that you and your friends need to have and just, I don't know, make it official, like the final hooray, like hurrah thing or something. But yeah, I don't know, it's a little weird.
Lord,
got that casket makeup on.
Oh my goodness.
And you know, when I make fun of him on my page, people be like, oh, Lala, he got a disease, be nice, and blah, 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 lupus or something. But he been looking like that for a while. Like, I'm not making fun of him having a disease, but he could lose some weight. Like, down, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you guys. I mean, like I said, I feel like divorce is just kind of like one of those things. Like, you're getting divorced, okay. I'd rather come to celebrate your new love than the old one that didn't work out. That's how I feel about it.
You know what divorce party I just thought about? Do you watch Basketball Wives?
Mm-hmm.
This is probably one of the first ones I've seen, and I was like, oh, people do that? Jennifer Williams? She had, like, some divorce party, like a cake and everything like that, and I was like, people really going all out like she's getting married, but it was her divorce. That was, like, probably the first one I saw.
They were dressed to the nines for Jennifer's party. Like, they dressed up. I was like, is this like a wedding? Like, what are y'all doing?
Exactly.
I'm looking up.
But, ooh, guys, I watched Undercover High. Was that Caramel Kisses that told us about that show?
I believe it was. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't catch up. There's probably like 5 or 6 episodes, but
hey, B
Flirt. But I finally watched Undercover High. I like it. It's really good. I was getting so frustrated watching it because being that I'm 32 years old and seeing these kids and how they act, like they were showing up to class late, not listening to the teacher, got their headphones in their ear, listening to music out loud, just like this. The teacher's like, excuse me, look up. They're not looking up. They're not paying attention. They're trying to introduce the new kid, and someone was like, boo. I was like, I couldn't do it.
Crazy.
I asked myself, I was like, could you go back to high school? And I was like, I can't, because I'm going to get in fights. I mean, I got in fights when I was in high school, but I'm going to get in more fights today. Because my patience level, I was like, I couldn't deal with these kids. Like, I can't even deal, like, I had to stop going to the movie theater. It's so bad, like, my patience. I can't go to, like, opening night movie theaters because that's when all the little kids come out, like on a Friday night, a movie's opening. That's when all the little kids come out. And I'm like, if you are talking, I'm going to say something.
Yeah, right?
Or I'll get security and point you out and be like, them right there. Because I can't. These teenagers irk the crap out of me, yo.
You know
I can't deal with them. So watching that show, I was like, ooh, I couldn't do it. Like, could you go back to high school, Candace?
You know what? In this day and age, maybe, but I just don't feel like I would have the same experience. Like, I know like a lot of people didn't enjoy high school. I really enjoyed high school. You know, I didn't really have like too much beef. I was in clubs. I played basketball. Like, I had a pretty decent high school experience, but I just feel like I might be able to do it because of my personality type. If I was the same type of personality, kind of get along with everybody, not being beef or anything like that, I probably could skate by. But what I couldn't do is the schoolwork, because I'm attached to my phone now. Even like at my regular job, like I'm attached to my phone. I could imagine trying to pay attention to like the teacher talking and being attached to your phone. Like, I don't know how they learn anything. That's like what's like the most concerning thing to me. I would be distracted AF. I'd be like, oh, what you say, huh? But I don't know why the schools allow the kids to have the phones with them. I guess they can't really control it, but I mean, when I was in high school, we started having cell phones, and it was very strict. Like, if you had your cell phone out, it was getting taken. Your parent had to come pick it up, or you wasn't getting it back until the end of school, like the school day. Yeah. But now, they just be in the class like...
I know. Yo, my sister. I have a little sister. She's in her last year in high school, whatever. She's applying to colleges right now. And I have her on Snapchat just so I could be nosy. So I'm always checking her snaps. I'm like, what's she posting? She be posting her teacher on Snapchat. She be like, say hi, Grandpa, calling her teacher Grandpa.
Oh, my God.
The teacher laughing. Got the teachers on Snapchat, showing the class on Snapchat. I'm like, is this a class or no? Like, what is going on?
Word. That's crazy.
Oh, snap. Hey, final draft. That's what's up. Yo, have you heard, them boys, they can sing final drafts?
I have to check them out.
Yo, they were like on, they can sing. I was watching them on America's Got Talent the last time.
Oh, that's what's up.
Y'all can sing. Shout out to Final Draft. Yo, you gotta check their page out. The harmonizer, ooh, and all that. Yo, they be going in. But yeah, you were talking about getting distracted.
We talked about Miami already, but yeah.
Are they still talking about Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, they're talking about the Miami. That JoJo and Veronica conversation, I'm not here for neither one of them. I'm just like, whatever. They're like,
Veronica's corny. These new people are so corny, yo. Scrappy saved this episode. I love Lil Scrappy. He funny as hell. Like, I was just tuning out. I'm doing my laundry, and all of a sudden I heard the little shiznai. I was like, wait, what? I was like, Scrappy on there? That's when I started paying attention.
I love it. No, Scrappy is he there definitely was up.
But hold on, I want to go back to Undercover High though, because this is y'all should watch Undercover High. Like, Love and Hip Hop is entertaining, and I know it's like ratchet and fighting, and you know it's funny. People throw drinks in everyone's face, but there's so many better like reality shows out there. And I only watched one episode of Undercover High, and I'm already hooked. So it's about adults going back to high school so they can see what it's like for kids nowadays to be in high school. So they're undercover, and the other kids around, they don't know it. They thinking it's just a film crew, like filming their school for like something else, but they don't know that they're filming the adults. But this one girl, whatever, she played like she was the new girl. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Latina girl, and she was there with her brother.
Lena?
The two of them were adults.
That's her name?
I think that was her name.
Her brother's name is
and then she joins all the social media sites and saw these guys kept trying to holler at her, and then she realized that guys today in high school, if you don't, you know, answer back to them, they get really rude and disrespectful, kind of like New York dudes when they be like, hey, yo, ma, and you ignore them and be like, all right, fuck you then, bitch, you know. It's kind of like that. And then she found herself, someone added her in a massive group chat by accident, and it was like 20-something dudes talking about her all day, talking about how, yo, who's going to be the first one to smash, who's going to be the first one to get that pussy, yada, yada, yada. And then this one dude was like, yo, I'm going to rape her. I was like, and she said that she's probably going to have to bring that to the attention of, like, one of the people at the school.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, crazy, a chat thing of dudes talking about her. They don't even know she's an adult, so she's just the new kid in their eye. So I'm like, yo, she got a nice-ass body. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And one of their dumbasses added her in, like...
And it was, like,
that was crazy
people
to me.
in this group chat. So, like...
Yeah, it was crazy.
I'm like, how do you have a group chat that big? Like, I wouldn't even, like, I get annoyed with the one that I have with my 5 friends. I couldn't imagine if it was like 23, 30 people in the group chat and like that's going off all day long. I would be like, exit stage right. I can't. Like,
I don't do group chats for long because I have like, you know, as bloggers and you're in the entertainment like business, we already have all these different profiles and everything. I got my fake profiles. I got my real profiles I got to keep up with. It's too many notifications. And then work, I get hundreds of emails. So when people start group chats, like these blog things on DMs, usually I keep them. I don't even read them. I might open it and be like, yeah, that's good. And then delete.
Yeah.
Like, and then the Facebook ones, I turn all the notifications off. I can't do all these group chats.
Yeah.
Like,
it's too much. It's definitely too much. I will spoil
it's a good show.
Lala, but I think Carmel Kisses said it's stupid why the black girl left. I would just say...
Oh, no, you can spoil it. It's fine.
So they add, like every couple episodes, they might add, like, another, adult that'll be at another school. So this week, it was, they were all at the Kansas high school in Topeka. There was a black girl that entered in, and she, like, was there for, like, one day. She's like, nobody's talking to me. I thought I was going to get all these friends. She literally went to the school one day, and she quit. The producer was like, where are you going? She literally got her bag, walked out of class, and was like, I'm not doing this. I was like...
Because no one was talking to her?
Nobody was talking to her. I was like, way to make the spot hot for everybody else, because, like, they're going to be like, well, how the heck does she just get to come to school and then leave like that? Like...
And transfer or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like, it was...
Hey, pretty lady.
Hey, what's up?
Wow.
What's going on? And then with... So that's starting to get really good, and I don't know if anybody has caught up to the most recent episode, but they're dealing with a lot of issues. So that rape thing was like the first major issue. And then they're kind of dealing with...
Is someone going to commit suicide?
No, so somebody got killed. Somebody got shot.
Okay, there was just a preview, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, somebody got shot, and it was like they weren't in the school anymore. They might have been like a couple years removed outside of the high school, so enough of the kids in the school still knew them. So, but that was that girl just bouncing. I was like, that was stupid. She's like, nobody's talking to me. Nobody wants to be my friend. I don't like that. Yeah, she was like mad because they like you have to trade your phone in. She called the mom like, Mom, can you believe they're giving me an Android? I'm iPhone for life. I'm like, girl, you're doing this.
We're talking about Undercover High.
Yeah, we're talking about Undercover High.
It comes on A&E. Yeah, I forgot. I don't know what night it comes on.
What night does it come on? It comes on A&E. I pulled up the website so I could tell the information this week because I'm like, I never know which channel. It's Tuesdays at 10 o'clock, guys. That's when it comes on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dang, there's too many shows that come on Tuesdays.
I know. That's a whole bunch.
Because This Is Us is my number one show on Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh.
I know we don't talk about This Is Us, but let me tell y'all. So This Is Us came on right after the Super Bowl last night. This Is Us has me nervous every night before I go to sleep. I swear, I think I double-checked the stove like 10 times recently. I have to go in the kitchen. I'm like, because I used to just leave things plugged in, like the coffee maker, the toaster. Yo, not anymore, because Jack died from the crock pot thing. This Is Us got me messed up. Every time before I go to bed, I'll be like, all the burners are off. I'm like, nope, unplug.
Yo, Jack,
I'm like, this show messed my head up.
Person. Like, when he was tying them bed sheets together and scurrying people down the side of the house, I'm like, yo.
Oh, my God.
He's the man. There's nobody. He's the man.
Yo, I be sitting on my couch after This Is Us, and I be like, it's not real. It's not real. It's not real.
I be really upset.
Like a mental case.
I be really like I cried the whole beginning of that episode. It was like tears down my face. I was like, I can't deal with this.
And then I gotta watch something funny afterwards. I just can't.
Yeah. Kylie, that you definitely need to have an escape plan. Everybody does. Because you never know what's going to happen in your life. These shows be bringing up real issues, and then they be like how Lala said, you be second guessing everything like, well, damn, how am I ever going to get out the house if something happens? I really checked my stove like 5, 6, 7 times last night. I'm like, is everything off? Like, yo, it got me messed up. What else I was going to say? Oh, back to Undercover High really quick, though. Are they going to reveal themselves at the end? Like, tell the students, like, aha, you didn't even know I'm an adult. I think...
Is that going to come out?
This is my first season watching it. I know there was a season before this. I don't know how it ends up. Maybe somebody can let us know. Does anybody know if they reveal themselves? I think they do, though, because I think they go through the process. Because, like I said, I'm kind of spoiling it for Lala, but this week, one of the kids asked one of the adults out. Well, not asked them out, but was like, do you like me? And it was a guy asking Jorge. Lena and Jorge are the brother and sister, the Spanish two. And one of the students invited him over and was like, do you like me? And it was the guy asking the guy. Yeah.
But did you see those black girls? When he was sitting there, he was new.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, y'all want to be my friend? And then she was like, if you want to be more than friends, that's cool too. I was like, oh, fast ass high school chick.
I was like, oh, you fast.
I was like, oh. He invited him over to his house. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, I'm drinking wine again. I had the flu last week.
Oh, yes, you're feeling so much better. I'm so glad.
I kicked that flu fast because some people have it for a full week.
Yeah.
I had it started on Sunday, and then when we were here last Monday, I was taking the halls and drinking tea.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Monday, I still went to work, but then it got worse at work. And then that's when I had to call out Tuesday, Wednesday. I had to call out Wednesday, Thursday. I didn't go to work for the rest of that week. And then I just rested. I was like, oh my God, I missed my wine. I can't drink. This sucks. Didn't have no appetite. Lost some weight because I was throwing up. I would drink like a cup of water and I would just puke it up.
Oh,
it was
no.
Tuesday, Wednesday was like death.
Shit.
Like I was like, oh my God. Like, you know when you drink too much, like back in like your 20s, you like hungover, maybe like black drunk, and you like praying to God, like, God, if you just make it right, I swear to God I won't drink again. Like I had one of those moments. I'm like, please just make me better. Like I swear to God I'll do this. Yep. It was so bad. Yeah, and then I came around like over the weekend, and now I'm back. Ew.
Well, we're glad that you're back in action 100%.
Thank you. She said I have the flu. It's called my mother-in-law, girl. That's a good one.
That is funny.
Oh, you know what I wanted to tell y'all really quick? So I don't know if y'all watch the challenge and all that, which I caught up on. I had time to catch up on my shows. But the Champs versus Stars, the spinoff, I don't know if y'all seen my post a couple days ago, but Cardi B's sister, Hennessy, is going to be on the upcoming season of Champs versus Stars.
I was so excited when you posted that. I was like, oh, I gotta watch that. I love Hennessy.
Yeah, like on the Champ side, it's gonna be CT's back, Anissa. They just love bringing Anissa back, and Wes, and some other people I really don't care about. Like Tony's gonna be there, and then for the Stars, you got Brooke Hogan, who's Hulk Hogan's daughter.
Yeah.
Casper Smart, which is J-Lo's ex. I was like, okay.
Oh, shit.
Booby, Daniel Gibson, who's Keisha Cole's ex, who was on Love and Hip Hop last season.
What?
He's going to be on there. Salida E. Banks, the model. I think she used to date Nick Cannon. Mm-hmm. So she's going to be on there.
I think she dated Cosby, too.
She did?
I think so.
Dang, they get around. Then Hennessy, who's Cardi B's sister. She's going to be on there. She's, like, trying to get her own spotlight, which is cool. I'm sure she's tired of people saying, like, oh, I'm just Cardi B's sister. You know, those sisters got it bad. Like, and then Little Mama's going to be on there, too.
Yo,
Champs versus Stars.
That's going to be a good season. I got to watch that.
Yeah. The Stars side seems better than the Champs side because they're bringing in, like, these new people for the Champs, and I'm just like, like there's no Bananas. I was like, no Johnny Bananas this season?
It's not the same
so
without
surprised.
them.
Yeah, this is the spinoff, Caramel. It's going to be good. Watch it. Champs versus Stars. So I'm going to be watching because I like Cardi B and I like her sister, and I feel like her sister is just like a splitting image of her. So I want to see her on there and interacting with other people. Like, I want to see if she gets mad.
You know she's mad.
And she's like, oh, fuck this. I'm not doing it.
She's mad Bronx. I love Hennessy. She bringing it 100. She is so real.
Yeah. So it's gonna be good. And the Miz, who was originally from the real world and he's a wrestler now, he's coming back to host it. So it's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna definitely have to tune into that.
Yep. What else did you watch this week?
Did you watch Catfish?
I did.
Yes.
Did you guys catch Catfish this week?
Did y'all see Catfish?
Another twist. Catfish comes on Tuesdays, right?
It's Wednesdays, 10 o'clock.
Oh, it's Wednesdays? Okay. We don't need any more Tuesday shows.
We don't need any more Tuesday shows. We can't handle it.
Well, by the time I watch Catfish on Fridays usually.
I normally watch it, like I DVR it. If I don't catch it and live tweet it, I normally DVR it and watch it like Saturday morning before I go to work. That's like my little Saturday morning.
Oh, you work on Saturdays?
Oh, yes.
That's what's up. Boss life.
I know.
I work on Sundays. My work week starts on Sunday because I like to have Fridays off. So I'd rather be off on Friday and I'd rather work Sunday.
It's always good to
That's
have a weekday off. Like if you can get like Friday, Saturday, you know, like have it like that.
Yep. Married at First Sight. Yep, that's Tuesday.
Yep.
And Love After Lockdown, I think, is Friday or Thursday.
Let me see. Love After Lockup. What days is it?
I said lockdown. Why do I keep saying the wrong thing? I actually didn't watch that this week. That's the only show I missed. I'll probably watch that tomorrow. Oh, no. Tomorrow is too many shows.
I know. Tomorrow is a ton of shows. What time does this come on? Come on TV.
Oh, Friday, someone said.
Friday
Okay.
at 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Sounds like the schedule. And then y'all know, like, the challenges that comes on Tuesday. And when Champs versus Stars comes back, that'll probably be on Tuesday. But let's talk about Catfish, though.
Yeah, Catfish.
A returning Catfish came back, y'all.
So the Catfishers getting catfished. Jeez.
And she says she's not catfishing anymore.
Too much.
Too much.
But you know what? Let me just real quick. I always talk about like the seriousness. So this girl, she is what we would probably consider obese. Very challenged.
Oh, hell yeah.
Very challenged with her teeth. And she comes out, you know, Neve and Max, they love the cast of Catfish, you know, the old people. So, you know, they met Mary. Mary was catfishing previously. And she kind of opens up to them about, like, why she catfished. And, you know, like, she's doing better. And the reason that she liked this guy is because he accepted her for the way that she looks and how, you know, she currently looks. But she wants to lose weight, and I guess she's going to get some new teeth. You know, which I can appreciate that. Like, you have something that's wrong with you, you want to get that fixed. But that doesn't give...
Got a bag and fix my teeth? Oh.
I just don't think that that gives you the right, though, to hide behind this image of somebody that you're not on the internet, you know?
You're hurting yourself in the long run because you know you don't look like that. What's the point? Like,
I forget, how did they link them up, though? So this is Adam and Mary. Where was he at? I can't remember now.
Like what state?
Yeah, they had to go see him, right? Or
he was in Alabama. Yeah. And I forgot where Mary's from. And then the whole time, I found this funny because you know how we're always saying Max don't take no shit. He gets right to it. It was actually the roles were reversed this time. Neve wasn't for it. Neve was like, she's trying to play us. You know, Mary was the catfisher. She's playing us. I think she's just trying to be back on TV. And then Max was the one that actually, you could tell he believed her. Like, come on. And Neve was like he wasn't buying the story. I was like, oh, that's funny.
Neve was kind of like, I guess she hadn't like video chatted Adam. And he's like, you've been on the show, like, you know, like what we do. Like, how did you not like know what he looked like or the signs and stuff to like kind of figure out that he was catfishing you at all?
Exactly. If you're a catfish, how are you coming back on the show and saying, now I'm getting catfish? Yeah. That don't make no sense. And then Adam dropped the C-bomb, said I have cancer. So they were like, oh, come on. But it actually turned out Adam did have cancer. So I was like,
yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I felt bad. I was like, oh. But someone said, have any of you got catfished before? Have you got catfished before, Candace?
I'm trying to think. This was MySpace time, like back then, and I used to like be like kind of like a party promoter. I worked at a radio station and I did the marketing promotion, so we would like throw our own parties like in conjunction with the radio station. And I remember like I would kind of just be like a typical promoter, like, hey guys, come out, you know. And this one guy was chatting with him on MySpace, and he was like, fine. Like, I was like, oh, he's a cutie. And then he was like, I think his name was Lester, if I'm not mistaken. And he came to the...
Lester and Molester?
Yeah, I should have known that. Hey, she got subs. Hey, girl.
Hey, she got subs.
And at that point, he came up to me, and I was doing the guest list, and he was like, hey, Candace, it's Lester. And I was like, oh, hey. It wasn't like there was like...
I couldn't mess with a dude named Lester.
It wasn't like we had like any, like he was kicking it to me. Like I literally was promoting the party. He was like, yo, I'm going to come through. I was like, oh, yeah, cool, whatever. And left it at that. But I just was like, yo, you are totally not the picture that you have on your profile. So, yes, I have technically been catfished, but not like in a relationship format.
Yeah.
Have you ever been catfished?
I've been catfished slightly, yeah, because so there was this dude from Jersey City, and this was like back in the day when I was a hot ass mess, like 2009, 2010, like the whole kind of years, I want to say, when I was a mess. And then Oh, is it Lester? I'm saying Lester to molester, or is it Chester to molester? I think I said it wrong. They all rhyme, so I don't want no Lester, no Chester, no nothing.
Leave them where they're at.
But anyway, so this dude from Jersey City, I met him through Facebook, and my friend said she knew him. And I'm looking at his photos, and I'm like, oh, he's like mad banging. And I was like, all right, we should meet. And I talked to my friend for the approval, like, he's not crazy, right? Because, you know, I watch, like, a lot of Lifetime movies. I've always been saying that. I'm like, he's not going to chop us up. And she's like, nah, girl, he like, you know, he cool. We go to Jersey City, whatever. And then I guess she hasn't seen him in a while. And when I saw him, old photos, he wasn't what he looked like in the photos. It was the same dude, but he got a little bigger. Like, face was a little plumper and everything. And I was like, oh, you're one of those? You just leave up the old photos and you trick people? So I felt like that was a catfish because you fooled me. Like, you weren't cute anymore in person. So I was like, I can't.
You know, I made a note.
And it sucked, too.
I made a note.
I was like, I should have known you before. That sucked.
I made a note just really quick. We'll jump back and forth. But there was a slight catfish situation introduced on Love After Lockup. And I was...
Oh, really?
Yes. What was it? I pulled it up. Hold on. And
I didn't watch Love After Lockup this week.
It was so crazy because... Is it...
Yo, I'm obsessed with this Fenty Beauty. It's so good,
God,
y'all.
that lip gloss is popping.
I guess it's all day.
I think it's Angela and Tony on Love After Lockup, and she blatantly said, first of all, another person that was having some challenges with their teeth, and she was like, we photoshopped my picture to send to the inmate. So she's way older than the guy. She's like 46, and the guy is 32 that's locked up. I'm like, you should have seen this picture she sent. I was like, Nina and Max need to do a crossover episode of Love After Lockup and Catfish to see how people are like baiting people in on these websites for the inmates. I'm like, I don't even know.
Wait, which is Angela, the new chick they showed last week?
She was the blonde-haired lady. Maybe it's not Angela. Is that Angela? I think that's Angela.
Oh, okay. I know. I'm thinking about the one she had. Like, she looked like she had too many lip injections.
No, that
and she
I seen her last week too. Her boo, is that Mary and Dominic? No, I think that might be Mary and Dominic.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's go back to Catfish.
Y'all gotta watch Love After Lockup.
Let's finish Catfish. So she meets Adam, right? They meet up. I can't remember how this ended.
Oh, we were forgetting the twist. So Catfish has had a lot of twists lately. So they finally meet Adam, and Adam is who? It's Adam. And I'm like, okay, so why couldn't you meet up with Mary? And then she's talking about I'm like giving it away. He's talking about you love me, right? And then Mary's like, yeah. And it was like, I'm transitioning from a female to a male.
I remember now.
That's when I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But then still, like, this is Mary. You know, she got her flaws. You're saying you accept her. You don't care how big she is and yada, yada, yada. Why couldn't you just come out and tell her, like, I was born a woman? Like, I'm sure Mary would have been fine with that. And she seemed like she was cool with it. And then I think they talked or whatever. Adam seemed like he wasn't into her, really. Yeah. Saying, like, I can't show you around. I don't want a relationship. And then Mary, you know, she just got up and left or whatever. And then this is the person who used to catfish, and now she thought she was being catfished. So it turned out she wasn't, but the guy, Adam, wasn't ready for a relationship. And you know how they catch up with people? So I think like a month later, she got her teeth fixed. She actually looked much better. I was like, whoa, like, good for you.
Way better.
It's amazing what that new rat can do for people. Yeah, she looked much better. And they talked to Adam, and Adam was in a new relationship with someone else. I think they were talking about. I forgot the girl's name, but he got himself a girlfriend. So
I forgot. That's why
it just wasn't for her.
I was like, Adam was Adam, but I couldn't remember what the twist was. And you know, I don't know. That seems to be very common, and I know that it's a big issue in the LGBTQ community. Is that Like, people don't like to just come out and say that they're transitioning because a lot of backlash, a lot of, like, you know, they get a lot of hate and stuff like that. But I think after a certain point, you definitely have to let the person know, right? Because, like, if they're falling in love, and I think the thing is, I think Adam liked Mary. I think when he seen how extreme her look was in person, that's when he did it. He was like, I don't know. Like, he's like, this is Alabama. I can't show you around because of the fact that I'm transitioning. Yeah. But then, like you said, when they called a month later, he had a girlfriend. So it's like...
Yeah. Well, he went to... I don't know where the other girl lives, but he went out to meet her. So, and they just clicked. But, yeah, that was... I was like, oh, it's a woman. I was like, oh, okay.
I can kind of tell, like, I'm better. I used to never be able to tell. I used to be like, well, I don't know if they're, you know, if it was a man that was already transitioned, and people like, you can totally tell I used to be a woman. I'm like, I can't pick up on that. But her, I can tell, like, she still had very, like, you know, soft feminine features. You could tell that she was transitioning into a male or he, right? So,
you know who fools me? Not on Catfish. It was what is that reality show? Joe Budden was on it with Caitlyn. And then they had
the couple on there, show, right? Or no, what show was that? I'm thinking.
It was like a couple counseling type show, and Joe Budden was on there. Yeah, something like that. But they had the transgender on there with her boyfriend.
Oh no,
and the boyfriend like dated anyone.
That came on VH1.
But
what was the name?
I wasn't familiar with that couple, so that was my first time seeing her, and I really thought it was I thought it was like, I really thought, couples therapy. I thought she was like born a woman because she looked good. I was like, oh snap, that was a dude. Like, and then I remember her saying she's been with some guys and she didn't tell them. And then Joe would be like, yo, that's not right. Like, I'm like, wow, see.
You know, I do think that people have the right to know, but like, if they're transitioned and they have the female parts, like, what's done is done. You had sex with that person, so, you know.
But that's crazy, like, how you just don't tell people. So, like, you have, like, the female parts now, and you're sleeping with dudes, but they don't know you were born a man. It's like, are you, like, fooling people, or, I don't know. Damn. If dudes was watching, and it was like, what the hell, you know, watching TV, like, that was a dude? That's crazy.
Yeah.
And Joe's reaction was the funniest. That meme,
he was like, genuinely,
he was like it was in slow motion.
He was like,
because she was talking about the transitioning, and he was just like, what in the hell? Oh man.
Kale and Joe. That was one of my favorite relationships on a TV show. Kaylin and Joe.
Who?
Yeah.
Really? I like Taraji better. No, not. Why am I saying Taraji? What's her name? To something. Tahari. I'm like, to something. I like Joe with her, but now I like Joe with Sin.
I love Joe and Sin.
They're cool together.
I love Joe and Sin.
I wanted them to be on Love and Hip Hop New York to spice the New York season up, but then I don't want the reality stuff to mess up their relationship, because it seems like what they have is real, and now they have the baby. They're so cute. So
yeah. So what?
Tahiri was cool though.
Tahiri was real cool. What else do we have? Okay, so we talked a little bit about Love After Lockup. I just want to touch base on Love After Lockup. I know Lala didn't see this week's episode, which is fine. But can we talk about Andrea and Lamar? Like, so did you see? I don't know if it was last week's episode. They went and met with the kids, his kids. Was that this week or last week?
Oh, did they show that this week?
This week, right? Girl, it was a whole entire good night for me. First of all, Andrea, however you say her name, Andrea, you have kids. How dare you deny this man that hasn't seen his kids in 18 years to not see his kids because the baby's mom is bringing the kids to the meetup, but first time. She was going on. She angers me too, Caramel Kisses. She ain't.
So Andrea doesn't want him to see his kids?
She didn't want to be there if the baby's mom was going to be there with the child. She made this whole big ruckus. Whole big thing.
She needs to get punched in the throat. And
I was like,
I don't like her.
So angry. I was like, but you have kids. Like, you have a child's father. Like, why are you giving this man a hard time about seeing his kids? Yeah. Because the mom is going to be there. But he did say some slick stuff. He said something like, I have been dealing with my child's mother since I was 15 years old. Do you think that I'm going to still deal with her? Well, sir, yes, you could. You said that like I was never going to deal with my baby's mom again. Like, no, that's a possibility. But I think Andrea, she just overreacted. Girl, she fake got lost so he could come and find her.
Oh my gosh, she's so extra. That's like the last week's episode when they went to the car wash and she was like, oh, this slut. Why are you looking at her? But she's so insecure. Someone said she goofy and bitter. I can't stand bitter females. I did a little rant on my thing earlier because I like these comments on social media. It's so many bitter women today. What is going on?
Too much.
Yo, they need to get dick down. What is wrong? Go have sex and be happy.
Listen.
Damn.
They just be doing too much. Carl gets the everybody's got GPS. I know that's right.
So I can't believe she got lost on purpose. And then did he come to her?
And then the icing on the cake, girl, is that they really got into a confrontation. And he just got out of jail. So you know he's on papers. So if the cops would have came, they would have took his behind right back. He was out for one day. But he was being a little aggressive, which had my eyebrow raised. I was like, he's being a little too aggressive. Like, she's asking you to step away from me. Like, she was like, just step away. Like, I don't want to talk to you right now. Even though she got fake laws and he came and he chased her. And now you tell him to step away from you. But that's neither here nor there. Now he's getting a little too aggressive. He's like, no, you going to listen to me. You going to listen to me. I'm like, what? All in one day after you got out of jail? Come on.
She better chill out. She dealing with a fresh out of jail felon who is a crip.
She was doing too much. She was definitely doing too much.
You want to mess with a gangbanger, that's what you get. It's only but so long before he go upside her head, because
and then
I can see that.
Lizzie and Scott. Yo, Lizzie is playing my guy Scott. Like, the writing is on the wall. Lizzie is the one that the guy had been giving her over $20,000 in her duration of being in the jail. No, I don't. And the son is not here. He is not with the shits. He is like, yo, Dad, you're getting.
So she still didn't get out?
Still didn't get out. Sorry, she ain't getting out.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, Joanna's mad.
Joanna's very insecure. Yeah.
She's mad insecure. But Garrett, he was violent. Like, I have a very strict rule with any man that I have ever been with. If we are cohabitating and you don't come home all night, you need to stay wherever you're at. Like, if you don't come home for 24 hours, that means you moved out, in my book. Like, if you haven't called, oh, no. Goodbye.
Wow.
Yeah, he was bugging us.
Alice back in prison? That's the heroin chick, right? Wow.
Yeah. So you guys...
I saw that happening,
too. If you haven't watched Love After Lockup, it's getting good. That show is real good.
I kept looking at her and I was like, it looks like she can go back to drugs like any day now. Like, she didn't seem cured.
No, and I feel like her guy enables her. Like, that's the one, she's a model, and he was like, you need to go back to modeling, but as we all know, in the entertainment industry, that can be a gateway for a lot of things. So if she's telling you, like, I don't want to be a model right now, like, I don't want to do that gig, but he was very forceful, so I'm sure that opened up a whole can of worms for her.
Dang, I can't wait to watch this week's episode.
Yeah.
So this was recent? Oh, wow. So, yeah, she just went back.
Yeah. Damn,
she didn't learn her lesson. Oh, well.
So So what else do we have? Our favorite show, Married at First Sight.
Married at First Sight, yes. So I watched the unfiltered bonus show, and I don't know if you watched that beforehand. Oh, okay. Because this is the first time I watched the unfiltered bonus show. I usually don't watch it, but I saw Jephte was going to be on it, so I watched it this time. And I'm so happy I did, because now I learned a little bit more about Jephte.
What was it about?
We're talking about Married at First Sight now, guys. So I bolded some things so I can talk about them. So he admitted to like a good communicator.
Okay.
And then when asked why he wanted to be on the show, he said because he actually really wanted to get married. And then he thought he was going to be able to like open up, but when it happened, he kind of like sat there and was like, man, this is crazy. You know, like no one knows until you're really in that position.
Yeah.
And then you really see you're marrying a stranger. And then one thing we didn't see, which is cute because, you know, everything's edited. So, you know, Jephte and Shawniece, they lost their luggage when they went to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
He said they didn't show on camera, but they walked into the city and he bought her clothes. And I thought that was really cute. Even Pastor Calvin was like, oh, that's nice. And then the lady that was interviewing them was like, can you imagine how she felt losing her luggage as a woman? She lost her hair because, you know, she wears like her hair pieces.
Yeah.
She lost her makeup, like cute bathing suits probably. So like he bought her a couple things like tank top, shorts. I was like, oh, that's cute. And you see, we don't see things like that. So they could be connecting, but they might edit it to make you think like they're not connecting. But one thing he did say, when asked if he enjoyed experiencing Jamaica with Shawniece, he said he's not sure if he enjoyed the time with her or is it just because he enjoyed the time because he got to learn something new. And then said, but she's there, so I guess that was a start. He's like really honest. So it's like either you're going to take him or leave him. And then he said he went in with crazy expectations and initially they weren't met. So I was like, this is getting interesting. And then he said what he envisioned was a completely different woman. And Shawniece isn't what he expected.
Wow.
Like, I think he wanted more of a model type, like taller and stuff. Yeah. I was like, oh, so I think you were right when you said something about some people were like getting on her for like taking off her makeup too soon and everything. Maybe he saw like the different side and it was too fast. And, like, she just wasn't what he expected. So he's like, oh, okay. But, you know, he's a nice guy. So he's going to still play nice.
Yeah. But
now I think they actually do have sort of a connection. Because he sees her personality and, like, how nice she is and everything like that. What else? Did he say anything else good? Oh, they talked about Ryan and Jacqueline. Obviously, the cat's out the bag now that they know that this couple had sex.
Yep, they know.
Even though they lied. Yeah, so Pastor Calvin was saying that, like, Ryan and Jacqueline didn't have to lie. They're grown. They're married. If you guys wanted to do that on your wedding night, that's your business. I mean, why do you have to lie to the group? And Jephte admitted he would have judged them a little. I'm like, that's a mess. Yes, boo. Thanks for asking. I'm feeling much better. I'm not sick anymore. So yeah, that was just like a little note. I was like, ooh, this unfiltered bonus show is good. Let me write some of these points down. So it makes you understand like the characters better. So now I'm going to start watching that first. And then they might show like little parts that they don't air on TV. So that's like good to watch.
And you know what? It makes sense because looking at Shawniece's clothes on the trip, everything is like Jamaica branded. She has like Jamaican shorts on and Jamaica like bathing suits. So that makes sense.
Yeah,
I like that.
He bought her some clothes.
Watching the bonus clips too.
You know what part pissed me off on the show though?
What?
Where was it? That guy Ryan. He did something and it made me a little mad. When they went into town, him and Jacqueline, and he like tried on the dreads with the hat, and he's joking around. But then he's like trying to like lower the price on the things. And he kind of seemed like a little asshole-ish in a way, because he made some comment like, oh, I'm putting the man to work or something. I was just like, what?
And then he was like, he made a comment like, you need to take this money. Like, no matter what I give you, like, you need to take this money. And I was kind of like, and you know what?
Yeah.
She feels knows it too because she made mention of it on the show. Like, he can be a little too talkative. I think that's how she put it. But there's a difference between being ignorant and being too talkative. And he is on the fine line of being ignorant. Like,
yeah, he's a little asshole-ish. Yeah. I caught that in that scene. I'm like, first of all, you're in another country, and I know you think you could walk around America, go to flea markets, and lower the price, but, like, respect the guy. And then the guy at the tent, it seemed like he was, like, a little pissed. Yeah. Because he was just kind of, like, shaking his head, like... And it's just like, what? And then he's like, I'll pay this if you carve our names into it. And then he's like, putting the man to work. I was just like, yeah, I did not like that. He, like, really turned me... It's like, it's crazy because those two were, like, my favorite. And now it's just like, like, I was like... But, I also liked how Jephte and Shawniece, it seemed like they're making little progress because they were the only ones that weren't sharing a bed on the honeymoon. Yeah. But at the end, Jephte decided to, like, they weren't even sharing a room, not even a bed, but, like, weren't even in the same room. He was, like, sleeping in a completely different room, which is crazy. But towards the end of the honeymoon, right? Yeah. But he decided to be in her room. And I was like, oh, small progress. Like, he's getting there. So. Yeah. They had, like, cute little moments.
I wonder what the agreement is with the producer. Because, like, I'm sure they didn't plan for people to have two rooms, right? There are a couple they were probably planning. So I don't know if they were like, oh, okay, if you really feel that uncomfortable, we'll get you your own room. But in those, like, all-inclusive resorts, that's expensive, so...
And then he also said again in the show beforehand, the Unfiltered Bird, he wanted people to know, he's like, I am a teacher. So he was being mindful of how he was being portrayed on the show. Yeah. So that's why, I don't know. I guess he doesn't want his students to see him a certain way. But then I feel like, don't sign up for a show like that at all. Yeah. Like, because like no reality show if you're a teacher.
They're going to edit it for the ratings. They're not going to edit it based off of what they feel like, your reputation should be upheld. They're not going to do that. They're going to...
exactly.
Like how we think Jephte hates Shawniece, and then, like, they did the bonus clip, and now we're trying to see, like, a little inside of that. You wouldn't have told me that recap, I wouldn't have known, like, I would have thought this week, like, he is still being a jerk to her. Like, he is still like, you're a stranger, I don't know you. Even their conversation about her coming back home and immediately staying the night at his apartment, he's like, no, you can come the next day because I have to get ready for work in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like,
he's so weird, yeah.
It's like, I can't with him.
Yeah, I can't wait to see them, like, living together.
That's gonna be good.
He's probably gonna sleep on the couch and let her have the bed or something. They're not gonna sleep together, so.
You know how they have, like, the clips of the future shows? He is, like, sleeping in a sleeping bag on a floor somewhere. I'm like, I know that's his house, but he's sleeping outside.
Not surprised. Yo, did you peep the part where John... Okay, so obviously they said... I didn't watch the past seasons of Married at First Sight, but they said this is the first time that all the couples went to the same honeymoon spot, which is cool because they all get to go through the experience together. So in this episode, they had the girls having girl time. So Jacqueline actually admitted to the girl, she was like, yes, I had sex. So I was like, oh, good. You're being a grown-up and you're admitting it. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. And then John is still, no, not John, sorry. Ryan is still not saying things to the boys. But did you see him try to play John?
Yo, they don't
He was
like
being asshole-ish again.
Yeah.
And he was picking on him for being unemployed. I was like, yo.
And Jephte,
I was like, this guy's a mess.
Jephthe's like, I like both of them, but I don't think they like each other. I'm like, very clear. Yes.
Because Brian, he's crazy. Like, keep some comments to yourself. I'm like, you don't know this guy. He can sock you in the face right now. I like John a lot. I feel like John and Shawniece would actually have so much fun together. Like, if they were on a honeymoon together, they would have so much fun. Because John's chick is, like, a little stuck-up-ish, and, like, she wasn't trying to open up. Oh, man, we gotta go. Yo, I hate this time limit.
It just cuts us off.
Well, guys, there's no ending again. Make sure to tune in next Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Oh, I hate that they have a time limit now on these lives, but we gotta go.
All right, guys.
Nice talking.